What's going on YouTube? This is JabberTech. Today we're just going to do a quick unboxing and first impressions of the brand new Galaxy Watch Active. Now at only 200 bucks, this is a more budget friendly, but it's also more of a watch designed for those that just want an activity tracker, that just want something to use on their runs, something at their gym. I would argue this is really not for the everyday, but that's okay. There are different types of watches for different types of people. Let's get into this unboxing and check out the brand new Galaxy Watch Active together. So this is the box, guys, and I think it's a pretty nice presentation. It's very simple, very clean looking. On the side is where you get some details. It's a lightweight watch, and really at only 25 grams, this is super light, especially when considering that the Galaxy Watch 46mm is 63 grams, so this is really light. You get some advanced auto fitness tracking, and then it's swim ready at 5 ATM. Let's go ahead and open this up, set it up, and see what it looks like. So this is a presentation a little bit different from what we see on the Galaxy Watch. Let's see what we get inside. So this is the actual watch, guys. And I'm actually pretty surprised that it's smaller than I would imagine. We get an extra band. So this will be the large band and the small band. And then in this really cool packaging, we get the wireless charger. I think this just looks super cool, guys. Just take a look at that. Let's take this out of the box. So it's pretty tiny, and it does have a little magnet, so it will stay stuck. That's one thing that I was wondering. Now let's put that aside as well. So I kind of like this little design here. Let's just put all this aside, boot up the watch and see what it looks like. Just taking a look at the watch, it's a very clean, it's very slick looking design. And if you notice one thing right off the bat, guys, Samsung eliminated the rotating bezel that we've had on their watches forever. This is something I'd imagine that they did to keep costs down, and also because this is intended to be a fitness tracker. Sometimes this rotating bezel gets a little bit in the way when you're working out, so I kind of understand why they took that out personally. But other than that, on the back, you have the heart rate sensor right there. And these bands are removable. These are 20mm style bands, so you can swap them out. But I can tell you right away, this is a really nice feeling band. I'm actually pretty surprised. The last Galaxy Watch Sport had a pretty chintzy band. This one actually does not feel that bad. So let's just take a look at that as it boots up, guys. Not bad. Now also the main specs to note, we do have a 1.1 inch screen, so it does keep it a little smaller than say the larger 1.3 on the 46mm. And then if you notice there, even though they removed that rotating bezel, the bezel on this watch is actually pretty big. Just take a look at this, guys. It's a pretty big bezel there. Kind of surprised they did that. Let's go over the main specs of this watch. You do have a 5 ATM rating on here, so it's perfect for you swimmers. It also gives you that peace of mind that all of us want these days when it comes to water and electronics. It's also rated 810G protection, so you will have a pretty durable watch here. You have all the relevant sensors that you'd expect on a higher end watch. So you do have NFC for Samsung Pay. You also have the barometer, you have a light sensor, you have GPS built in here. You have an always active heart rate monitor on the back that's also going to monitor blood pressure, so that's something pretty cool and interesting on this watch. And you also have the same internals of its bigger brother, or its cousin, the Galaxy Watch 46mm. So you have that Exynos 9110 in here at 1.15 gigahertz. You have 750 megabytes of RAM, 4 gigabytes of storage. And then the battery is 230 milliamp, which is a little on the small side, but again, look how tiny this watch is. And yet Samsung is still claiming 2 days of battery life. Well, 46 hours, that's about 2 days. I'll put that to the test in the next coming days and week. And then other than that, guys, I mean, it's pretty light at 25 grams. You have 20mm style bands that can be removed. And then you do have a 1.1 inch screen, which is a little smaller than I'm used to. But again, if you're using this at the gym, I think the smaller size is really something that'll come in handy. The bigger watch really tends to get in the way sometimes, and especially with this rotating bezel, which all of us love. Well, some of us don't. All of us love this rotating bezel. That's actually not found on the Galaxy Watch Active. And that just means that this screen will get smudged up. Now I've only been playing with this unboxing, and already it is pretty smudged up, but it's not that bad, guys. And then you do have a microphone, so you can ask Bixby questions. You all love Bixby, so you can ask it some questions. It doesn't have a speaker, so it's not going to respond to you. Hey Bixby, what's the weather today? and that'll be your response. It's not going to be an audible response because it does not have a speaker. It is a modern looking watch, guys. It's something that has a pretty sleek design to it, but I think it's more intended for those that want a workout watch or have thinner wrists. This is what it looks like on my wrists. I think I have pretty standard wrists. And just taking a look at it next to the Galaxy watch, it's pretty small. I don't know if I'd wear this watch as a daily watch personally, but at the gym, I don't even know it's here. I really can't even feel that it's on my wrist. I think this will be a great workout partner, and it does automatically track your activity. So if you forget to start an activity, it'll track up to 6 activities. We'll get into those later in my full review, but it feels nice, guys. You have the same Tizen software, Tizen 4.0, so you get all the same goodies, and you have this swipe, of course, no rotating bezel. This has just been a quick look at the Galaxy Watch Active. Now, could this be your everyday watch? I believe it could be. You do have NFC for mobile payments, and you have all the goodies. It's pretty snappy. Actually, it's just as snappy as the newer, more expensive Galaxy watches. So it's really a snappy device. There's no issues with this. You have the heart rate sensor that's going to continually monitor your heart rate, and I think it's just an overall nice modern looking device if you like something a little smaller, but if you also just want a watch that you can leave in your gym bag just to help you record your activities, to help you record your workouts, this is actually pretty good too, and $200 is pretty good, guys, especially for what you're getting. I will have a full review coming up shortly. When that's ready, you'll see the little card as well as in my description below. Really appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys next time.